There's a dude from Ohio. His baby mom is giving him trouble. He asks for some help. So here it goes. He starts off by asking, is this an appropriate place to ask for advice on something? I have a child support motion I'll be facing in a few weeks. I have all my defenses ready, but I'm going pro se. So we ask, what's on your mind? I'll keep it as brief as possible. Mother signed a shared parenting agreement that has no child support and signed off on it. 2 months later, she filed for support, amongst others, not to split tax years, saying I should get nothing. This is absolutely out of spite, as there hasn't been any significant change in circumstances, except I've lost work and become financially distraught from 2 years of litigation. With that said, and around 5 examples of me helping out whenever the mother asked. Also pointing out she's filed 4 contempts at $150 apiece at the same time and since our court date. Attorneys and others often say child support is inevitable even with 50-50 custody if the mother pursues it. I also have various other reasons why this mother is not in financial need. Having 2 adults live with her, her failing to hold a job, etc. Can you offer any advice on a route to refute this claim? I was told to file a motion to dismiss it. The mother and I both are unrepresented. Thank you. So he asks, what is the hearing about? Child support? Well, it's over frivolous contempts and a support request. The mother also asked to have taxes every year, and that is not in the parenting plan. It's to be off and on between years. So he asks, contempt for what? Didn't you agree to no support? How long did you sign the agreement? He responds, social media posts. I'm still trying to figure out that one. She has sent me no evidence to her claim. I have a body cam video on my YouTube. False claims of not notifying her of the address change, which I did in text. False claims of me saying things I did not and trying to hold me responsible for her incompetence. I have currently 8 legitimate contempts I've been saving. Withholding the child, removing my contact information from the doctor's office, making medical decisions without me, not providing daycare information I've asked for, and several others. The agreement was signed last May the 12th. She filed all these motions 2 months later. What also makes me nervous is the magistrate said if I find out any of this is affecting the child, I'll have to rethink the shared parenting plan. Her motions have absolutely no effect on our son. Mine do. So once I prove it, what's that mean for my rights? It's been this father pays for mother's actions theme, and I assume that if I prove she is affecting the child, that custody rights will go back to her and I'll lose my rights. So respond. There's a few things here, such as her filing a motion for contempt against you and then her not letting you see your kid. Failing to disclose your address, even if it were true, is nothing compared to interference with possession and access. The medical decisions really depends on the severity of the medical decision. If she gave your kid some medicine or took her to get stitches, then it's not so much of a big deal. But if she had a gender change or an amputation or some sort of organ surgery, then it could be a big deal. You didn't tell me what sort of medical decision was made, so I'm just assuming it was nothing big. These are things you have to be more descriptive of. One problem people have is that they say medical decisions, but they don't really elaborate on what that means or why it was bad. I'm going to focus on this for a minute because people need to realize that the judge is going to look down on you if you're arguing about petty shit. Giving medicine is okay, but giving medicine that the child is allergic to is another thing. Medical decisions made in an emergency are also not up for debate, being that the situation is an emergency. Now, the thing here is that the mother seems to be a drama queen, arguing over stupid little things. The most you can do is ask for fees or some sort of sanctions against the mother to keep her from bringing more lawsuits. I'd also bring up an allegation that sanctions are necessary because it seems as if the mother is trying to take advantage of her child for monetary and personal benefit. You guys had agreed that there would be no child support. Then she goes and makes a big stink about child support. She should be trying to get a job or a promotion. Child support is just a way of her to avoid getting a job. It's a lazy way out. And that's not the kind of person who should actually be in charge of finances. She just needs to get more money by working. But instead, she's going to use her child as a means of getting money. The government requires people to at least apply for jobs before they give them money, so the same thing should apply here. In all, I would ask the judge for sanctions against the mother for filing frivolous lawsuits, and I would ask the judge to admonish the mother for trying to use the child as a means of avoiding getting a better job or more money. So, with that said, good luck. Now, if you're willing to spend some money to get some help on this issue, give us a call or send us an email or send us a text. You can find the link to our website on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.